my dears, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos when I can. You've already read the title, you know what I'm talking about here, and I'm kind of emotional, but I'm not gonna cry. I haven't cried or anything like that, but I am a little bit on the emotional side because today I'm going to talk about the very last Makeup Geek purchase that I made, and it's like a bittersweet. It's like a bittersweet moment because I'm excited about these eyeshadows and this brush that I bought, but at the same time, I'm so sad. I really hope down the line Marlena decides to rebrand, even if she renames. I mean, I don't care. I love everything that she has launched in her beauty line. Like, I love the eyeshadows. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are top quality, and I don't know if you've been on YouTube long enough to know this, but Makeup Geek was like the it girl for a long time. Like, their single eyeshadows are just superior to a lot of really fancy schmancy eyeshadows that have existed in this community. So I bought a brand new vault. I love this magnetic vault travel palette. I actually have two now in my collection. This is the original one that I had, and it does have some oldies but goodies in here. I have like Beaches and Cream. I have Flamethrower, I believe that's what it's called. And then I've got things like Mesmerized, and this one is Whimsical in here. It's kind of sad because these two eyeshadows over here are from Coastal Scents, and they too went out of business. So it's kind of like bittersweet for me because I loved this when I first got this. It was incredible for traveling, so easy. I used to stick blushes in here too and made my own like quads and stuff like that with like my single blushes, which I should probably dig up and look at because I haven't used them in so long. But this is my newest Vault palette, and I picked out some shades that I just really gravitated towards and have wanted for a minute. I love the new square pan, or the newest edition of the shapes of the eyeshadows. I thought they were very unique and beautiful, and I liked it a little bit different than like the round ones, and these are definitely shades that I obviously don't have. I do have even more Makeup Geek eyeshadows in here. I have a few, if not all, I believe, of the foiled eyeshadows. All the foiled eyeshadows on this bottom row are from Makeup Geek, as well as this beautiful satin gold shade right here. Everything else is actually from Coastal Scents, which again, bittersweet because like this was my favorite. I mean, I designed this palette. I purchased these colors in particular to put into the sky, and this is like if I were to come up with a makeup palette in my life, like this would be my color scheme. Like, and I feel like a lot of people would love this palette. Hopefully I get this video up in time before they close their doors completely. If you want to see how some of the eyeshadows perform or how they just apply, like just before they go out of business, like I totally recommend, you know, before you even watch this video in its entirety, that you place an order before you go. They are offering 40% off of everything on their website right now, and so I didn't spend too much money on this, but I went in thinking I'm just gonna buy whatever I want to buy, and this is what I really wanted. I also picked up one of their newest brushes. I have a whole bunch of Makeup Geek brushes in my collection. I have face brushes and eye brushes. I've been using them for years at this point, and they've like, you know, kept up with me and all of my, you know, aggressive like brush handling. I don't know if that's the correct way to say that, but I'm not the nicest, or I'm not like constantly thinking like I should be careful tapping my brushes and stuff. That's not me. But I wanted the whole brand new set of brushes, but it was sold out and I just couldn't afford purchasing each brush individually, so I figured I'd grab one, and this concealer brush was one that I really wanted. I use this for eye primer, I use this for underneath the eye, I use this to apply concealer, I've used this for everything, and again, I'm blown away by the quality of Makeup Geek brushes. Like, that's one thing that I'm sad to also see go, besides everything that they do, okay? Everything that they do is good. I've never tried a Makeup Geek product I didn't like, and again, I'm bummed. So that's it. That's all the babbling I've got to do, and let's just get right into this eyeshadow tutorial. Yes. Okay, so I just applied the Rare Beauty primer, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the new Makeup Geek concealer brush to sort of blend this out. This is a really nice like multi-purpose brush. I'm kind of bummed that the entire set wasn't up for grabs. I had to buy each brush individually, and honestly I don't think that was cost effective, even though I was gonna get 40% off. So I just decided to pick up one. If they had the whole kit like on for sale, I probably would have bought all the brushes. I love Makeup Geek brushes. I've been using Makeup Geek brushes for a really long time in real life and on my channel. Like one of my favorites is this one right here actually, is the angled sculpting, or I'm sorry, the angle stippling brush. This is like what the old ferrule looked like, and this is like what the new updated one. I kind of love this, like it's almost like a dark plummy purple gradient that it's got going on, and it's more of a matte handle, whereas this one is just a black shiny like handle. They're very sturdy. They have survived my aggressiveness, because I can get pretty aggressive with like my brushes and stuff like that. So I love these. I love the Makeup Geek brushes, and like I said, if the bundle was up for grabs, I would have totally just picked up all of them, because I don't mind having all of these brushes in my collection. Also have all of the older eye brushes. Mine are a little bit on the dirty side. You also want to incorporate some of the other stuff that I've got going on here, just to see what everything is like. The first shade I think I'm going to use is one of an old ones, an oldie but a goodie, and that is Beaches and Cream, and I'm going to take that and sort of run it into my crease and kind of set this eye primer just a little bit. And I'm going to use one of these brushes. This is the Soft Dome brush. This brush is a little bit more stiffer than what I like for something like in the crease. I prefer something a little bit fluffier, a little bit more flexible, but this will get the job done. Let's move into my newest Vault palette. Oh god, it looks so like beautiful and fresh compared to my old one, because my old one it's a little old. She's a little bit beat up, like has a couple of scratches and stuff like that, but this is like brand new and crisp, and I'm loving that. So I picked up these shades. I don't know what the names are on the back, because I'd have to literally pick them up and flip them every single time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna point to the shade, and then I'm gonna try my hardest, because you know how bad I am at these things. But I'm gonna try my hardest to write the order of the shadows down below, so that if you have these or want these and wanna follow along, then you totally can. So I'm really excited to put these to the test again today. I love everything that I picked out. I kind of wanted to go back and pick up some more, but I'm not sure if that's going to be in the cards for me right now, but this will do. I love the shades. It's definitely very fall appropriate. I picked out a lot of like really fun, cool tones and vampy colors that I definitely don't have in my collection. So I'm excited to give this a go and show you a beautiful look that I came up with over the weekend that my mom really liked and complimented. So I think I'm gonna try and recreate that look just for you guys. So using that same brush, I'm gonna go into this color first. Again, I'll have the names of the colors down below. Such a beautiful color. And I'm just gonna take this and put it right into my crease. It's such a beautiful, like neutral, very neutral brown. Go into the lightest shade that I purchased, this one right here. Same brush, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that shade and sort of run that right above where I laid that first color, just to sort of help blend things out even more. I am gonna change my brush to something a little bit more flimsy and fluffy, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade. I know for a fact that this is Chickadee, because I have wanted that shade forever and ever, and I finally got my hands on it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that on this brush, like just a touch, just to add a little bit of that warmth right in here. Like I'm just mixing all of these shades basically, but I just want a tiny bit of that warmth. Yeah. I'm gonna go into the small crease brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's like a beautiful burgundy, like red color. Oh my God, this is like some of my favorite. This is my favorite shade for brown eyes because I feel like it really helps like the browns in your eyes like every time. And it's so pigmented. I'm literally just like, wait for it. That's it, a little at a time. With the same brush, I'm just going to mix this shade and Chickadee here on the same brush that I just used, mix them both, and run that on the lower lash line. And then again, going back into that beautiful red color and running that on the outer edge. Going into the pointed crease brush here, I'm just going to take this without any product and blending any sort of harsh lines out. I'm going to go into this beautiful green, what is this called? Foiled shade. I'm pretty sure that one is called Illuminaughty because I thought the name was so freaking cute. So I am going to use my finger for this, and these Makeup Geek's foiled eyeshadows are superior to any foiled eyeshadow formula I think I've ever tried, even superior to the Patrick Ta ones that I just recently tried, you know, in my last video. Like, these are the best. They are unlike any other foiled eyeshadow on the market, and in my honest opinion, I've tried a decent amount of foiled eyeshadows, ranging as, you know, inexpensive as e.l.f. all the way up to Patrick Ta, Charlotte Tilbury, and these just beat any of those out of the water. Like, they are unlike anything. I mean it. If you don't have any Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, I wholeheartedly recommend them because they literally will change the makeup game for you. Like, I promise, they're that good. So I am going to apply this color with my finger. Don't need to wet these at all because they're already that great. They're kind of like a wet, almost cream-like powdered eyeshadow. And again, their formula is superior to anything that I've tried. So I'm going to apply that all over the lid. I will get little to no fallout, and look at how smooth and beautiful that shade is. And paired with that deep reddish, like plummy color, so beautiful. Like magic. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. I wish they would have had the chance to come out with more shades because this formula is unlike anything I've tried. I'm going to go into now the deepest, well no, I have two deep shades. I have this deep, almost like eggplant color, and then I have this deep green, but I think I'm going to use this eggplant color. I definitely used that, I think, on Saturday, and I'm going to go back into that same small crease brush that I've been using and dip into that and sort of deepen this outer corner a little bit more. And whatever's left over, I'm dragging to the lash line. I'm also kind of using that shade to blend like the beautiful foiled green in with that like plummy red that I used. I'm gonna go back into this pointed crease brush and sort of blend this harsh edge out, and as well as blend the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and kind of finish the rest of my makeup off camera. I still need to powder and apply some highlighter, and I'm going to do eyeliner and mascara, and then I'll zoom you even closer so that you can see this beautiful eye look up close and personal. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished eye look, and I'm obsessed. I'm really sad that this brand is at its end. Like, just the quality of eyeshadow. Don't mind all the mascara marks. I will remove those in a bit, but I'm sad. That's all I could say. Everything looks so beautiful. I did forget to do one thing, and now that I've got you zoomed in, you know what? Let's do this together all the way zoomed in. I'm gonna go into this beautiful gold color. What is this one called? Let me see. I'll flip it over. Magic Act. And I'm gonna take my little inner corner brush, and I am going to place a little bit of that into the inner corner as my highlight. That's so pretty. I love that. Got for you guys today, so hopefully you enjoyed today's eyeshadow tutorial featuring the one, the only Makeup Geek. Let me know if you've picked up anything as far as this like final sale goes. I'm pretty sure April is the last month that they are going to be fully opened, which honestly today is April 27th, the day that I'm filming this. So in just a couple of days, like, it'll be over, and hopefully I can get this video up before, you know, their doors are closed and you guys can see the beauty that is Makeup Geek. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, mwah, bye-bye.